And now, fight fans, we are set to go once again 3 rounds in the women's bantamweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. She is a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in officially over the limit at 138 1/2 pounds. Her professional record stands at 0 victories with 1 defeat. Fighting out of London, England, here is Emma Heavy D Delaney. And next, her opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 7 inches tall. She weighed in 135 pounds and brings an even professional record, 1 victory and 1 defeat. From Malmo, Sweden, here is Lina Akhtar Lansberg. Referee in charge of the action, Mark Goddard.
So our referee, Mark Goddard, is going to get us underway here for this one. Emma Heavy D Delaney in the blue corner, wearing the white and black shorts, taking on Lina Akhtar Lansberg in the red corner, wearing the black trunks. And immediately, Delaney looking to try and get that clinch.
It's closing the distance well with strikes there, into the clinch, wrapping the head though, potentially giving out the back.
Yeah, you could see she looked for essentially the no-gi equivalent of that collar tie. And is now going for the guillotine.
Looking for that trip.
So strong in the clinch are these judokas. It can often be very surprising when you first grip up with them, but looking for this choke here, not quite able to break the posture of Lansberg down though.
So keeping the pressure on the fence.
Do get involved with us. Hashtag CWFC66 on Twitter. Let us know what you think about tonight's fights. Still sticking with this grip, Rosie.
She's making it awkward for Lina to get her head out and to counter from there.
Lina's doing a good job of trying to keep her posture. She can't let her head fall down, can she, Rosie?
No, and Emma gets the takedown.
Now, I wonder how tight that grip is. Has she got a guillotine?
I think from this position, really, Emma wants to be controlling the position and stabilising her base.
So there we go, the takedown earned for Emma Delaney. Full guard here, but the legs are open, so look perhaps for Delaney to stand up. I don't think she wants to be overextending her arms too needlessly here.
So now we're going to see the ground game of Lina Lansberg. We're also going to see whether Emma's going to... backing up. Again, so back in the clinch with a takedown, giving up her back in the process.
Well, she went straight to grab the arm. Oh, she got the armbar here, though. It is an old judo favourite. She looked to overhook and throw off that grip. It's seen quite often in judo, but of course, you're stood up a lot easier afterwards, so...
That's it, it's a habit that some judo players have. Now, I think here with the armbar, it's a difficult one to finish from this position, especially against a stubborn opponent.
Yeah, body...
But I think you can see that she's making things difficult for Lina.
Body triangle for Lansberg here.
And she's lost the grip now on that arm, so now she's going to have to work to defend that choke and control the hands there.
Still 2 minutes left in this opening round. You're, of course, joining us for our 3 Facebook professional prelims. Afterwards, we will move on to our various worldwide providers for the main card. The welterweight title up at the top of that one. Nicholas Dolby taking on Sergey Churalov.
That's it, Lansberg patiently working the back position there.
Come on, don't hold, make it work. Work out that position.
This is a good bit of control for Lansberg, but the referee, Mark Goddard, warning her she's still got to be offensive, she's still got to throw some strikes, try and open up the neck. And there she goes now.
So Delaney needs to be controlling the wrists in that position, looking to escape the position.
Very nice back control for the Swede. Don't be fooled that her club is Malmo Muay Thai. Clearly she's got some grappling experience.
That's it. Lansberg's last fight was against LJ Adams, another British fighter. And again, LJ coming in with a good grappling background. I think Lansberg managed to make that fight quite awkward for her. So
yeah, that fight actually a year ago to the day tomorrow. So a long time out of competition for Lansberg. She's been training diligently, but just not quite able to get the matchup she wanted. Looking to flatten Delaney out now, really sink those hips in. But Delaney's staying very calm. She's managed to slow this position right down, keep it very static. And although she's been controlled, there's really very little threat from Lansberg at this stage.
That's it. She's managing to stop Lansberg from sinking the choke in under her chin.
Closing moments here. Well, a good first round in the books. Initially starting very well for Emma Delaney, but it was perhaps the willingness to turn her back for those throws that so easily gave that huge period of control to Lina Akhtar. Rosie, tell us what you thought as we take a look at some of these replays.
That's an awkward position there against the fence. Manages to get that takedown there. Quite an unorthodox takedown off the fence. And then can't quite manage to stabilise that position in the guard. She's backing up.
And this is where she went to snatch the arm and try and turning throw in the process. And unfortunately, not quite able to get the grip. And really, this was the story of the rest of the round.
That's it. I think giving up the round there.
Let's go, corners.
We'll have to see if the game plan changes in the second.
Stand back, stand back, stand back, stand back.
So seconds out as we get our second round underway here. Lina Akhtar in the black shorts taking on Emma Delaney in the white and black trunks.
And Lansberg looking to control the distance there.
And Delaney again has found her way in very nicely, gets the throw. And
This time lands in top position. Still doesn't have that underhook on that side, so she is risking giving up her back, but at the moment she's managing to keep that pressure down.
This is a very classic judo variant of Kezigatami. Jiu-jitsu practitioners will perhaps, as you said, Rosie, have that underhook to gain a bit more control of the body, but judokas really can hold a squeeze from here.
Yes, I mean, it is a dangerous position for no-gi. The slightest mistake and somebody pop their head out and end up on the back. But like you say, the judokas are very experienced controlling the pressure, controlling the position.
So let's see what she does from here. The cage is probably impeding any route for an arm lock with the legs, another judo favourite. But not too much motion coming from Lansberg at this stage. She's not getting too far over on her hip or looking to try and snag the back.
That's it. So far, she hasn't managed to pop her head out there. And I mean, these judokas can often feel very, very heavy in that top position there.
Oh, and she's looking for an arm lock now. Awkward moments for Lansberg.
Yeah, now she's tied up that arm. This is definitely a bad position for Lansberg here.
Yeah, Lansberg's got to watch those fingers in the eyes. Yeah, exactly as Mark Goddard is warning her.
Watch the fingers in the eyes last time.
Very tight position for Emma Delaney. Normally you see this in a full-on crucifix. But this is a very nice variation. Looking for a neck crank now.
Lansberg managed to bridge out. Threatening to take top position there.
A lovely work from Lansberg to stay calm, work her way out and find the top position. Let's see if she can land anything of substance from here. Overhook and knee shield for Delaney.
Lansberg taking her time with that pass.
Well, Lansberg can mount here if she can just walk that right leg up and around. Stay very tight. She's got a nice straightforward mount.
I think, to be honest, she may want to keep the position there, but where she is, if she's controlling the legs, she can land those strikes, and it makes it very awkward for Delaney to start working escapes.
Past the halfway point in this first round, and some elbows coming in from the Swede now. They're going to control this half-guard position.
Again, Delaney working that knee shield, looking to create a bit of space.
Very high hips from Lansberg.
Landing those strikes from the top position.
More traditional half-guard now for Emma Delaney, but she's got to be fighting for that underhook. This upper body control from Lansberg is going to help the Swede firmly plant Delaney flat on her back.
Again, more of a methodical jiu-jitsu game from Lansberg as against Delaney's judo-based grappling game.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with the methodical nature of Lansberg's ground game. Staying nice and calm here, perhaps a few more short elbows to open up the position.
And maybe that head wrap from Delaney again. Keeping,
is that a huge mouse on the eye of Emma Delaney? I can't quite see from here, but it looks as though she may have sustained some pretty heavy damage above her left eyebrow.
Yeah, I think she may have been caught with some of those elbows. Again, really she needs to let go of that head and start working to get onto her side and wrestle up from there. Again, Lansberg still working to pass in that position.
It's very diligent work, but not enough for our referee, Mark Goddard, who's going to bring them back to the feet. I think Lina Akhtar will probably be quite happy with this. Emma Delaney again opening up with the kicks to find a way in, again grabbing the head, going for the turning throw, and we see there the fatal flaw in a lot of traditional judo techniques in mixed martial arts. Immediately giving you back and sprawled out now to side control.
And Lansberg back into that half-guard position. Round end.
Well, thankfully for Emma Delaney, not long left in that second round. I think Rosie on balance. I mean, tell us how you saw it. I think Lina Akhtar probably took that second as well.
Yes, it's a slightly tricky one to score there. I'd need to watch it back again. But
well, let's take a look at some of these replays. Emma Delaney finds her way in, grips the head, and here's her first throw, stepping all the way across, landing in that Kezagatami.
That's it. And she does manage to keep Lansberg on her back for some amount of time there.
Yeah, good control, good strikes unanswered at this point as well. Seemed like everything was going her way, but this was the turning point, Rosie.
That's it, Lansberg manages to bridge out, and from there she does a good job of controlling top position and landing some short elbows there.
Again, Emma Delaney tries this turning throw and not able to make it stick. Third and final round here for these two ladies in the opening bout of our Facebook prelims. Do get in touch on Twitter, hashtag CWFC66, our social media crew. Looking to know what you think, get involved. Good crowd forming here at Ballerup Super Arena here in Copenhagen, Denmark. My name's Josh Palmer, joining me for this fight, Rosie Sexton. I'll then be joined by Brad Wharton for the remainder of tonight's card. And that is a lot of damage on the left eye of Emma Delaney.
That's it, still coming forwards, looking for that clinch.
Good straight left from Lansberg. Delaney's using the shots to find a way in. They don't have too much pop on them though, do they? They're not going to really hurt Lansberg. They're just going to take her guard away for a few moments.
That's it. I think she's very clearly using those to get to her preferred range there.
Again, tries the turning throw, but gives her back in the process. I mean, judo can be incredibly effective in mixed martial arts, but the turning throws really are a very contentious issue.
I think that headlock grip does have its drawbacks there, and I think we've seen if things don't quite go right, it does risk sacrificing the back, which can be, as you say, a fatal flaw. Choke's not quite sunk there. Delaney, I think, looking to turn in. So Lansberg twitching to the strikes there.
Lansberg again with some back control here, and we've seen how tough it can be for Emma Delaney to work her way out of these positions when Lansberg gets her control in tight.
So I think she's defending the choke very well, but at the same time she's not really managing to escape the position. Lansberg transitioning to mount there.
Look for a lot of damage to come in quickly here. Lansberg unloading. That left eye of Delaney, I'm sure, will be a target for some elbows and punches.
I think Emma really needs to be bridging for all she's worth here.
Yeah, she's trying to escape, but so high up on her mount is Lansberg that Delaney finding it very hard to scoop that leg out.
That's it. You can't really afford to just sit in this position and cover up. That's Lansberg potentially looking for that arm there, throwing a few more elbows. You see her thinking potentially about that arm bar.
Protect yourself.
Well, our referee, Mark Goddard, is warning Emma Delaney that she's got to get busy with trying to escape here. Love how Lansberg is mixing the strikes up. Big elbows here. A very good TKO win for Lina Akhtar Lansberg.
Yeah, impressive work there. It's going to be very interesting to see her now against some of the other fighters in that bantamweight division. There's some great matchups that are possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's have a look at some of the replays there. She may not have been able to finish the choke, but once she was in a dominant position on the ground and pound was something nasty. There was the attempted throw from Delaney, and that really sealed the deal for her in this fight.
Some very dominant work from that top position there.
Here's the finish, mixing up the strikes with the elbows. It was the elbows in the end that forced referee Mark Goddard to stop this contest. And a very happy Lina Akhtar Lansberg in the center of the cage now. Let's go over to our MC, Mr. Joe Martinez, who has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Round number 3. Referee Mark Goddard puts a halt to the contest. Your winner by TKO victory, Lina Akhtar Lansberg.
So a win for Lina Lansberg. She goes home happy. Rosie, thank you for joining us here. I'm going to be joined now by Brad Wharton as we look to our next fight, Per Franklin.